Folks, here we are. We are minutes away from starting Red Dead Redemption 2. Alex
the
Navarro.
second redemption.
I'm Vinny Caravella. I'm joined by Alex Navarro. We're about to start. You have not played this at all.
No.
We are here late on a Tuesday night.
Yes.
You literally just got this downloaded.
I have downloaded all 92 gigs of this game. I've spent the last hour and a half just watching that download bar going, and I am ready to kick this thing off.
We have stuck around to capture these first impressions. I'm excited to see what you think.
Me too.
Where do you think it's going to go? We'll play, I was thinking in my head, roughly an hour-ish, but we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I mean, who knows how much that will even reveal itself in that amount of time.
It'll probably be one cutscene.
I like, honestly, I'm half of the mind that at some point I'm just going to boot this up and just be like, oh, by the way, there's another 60 gigs downloading in the background.
Sure. Yes. Hey, please wait to enter the Wild West while we download. So should we just take it to it?
Let's just take it to it. Let's just do it.
So we've got the game here. Alex, why don't you kick it up and we'll see what these opening thoughts are like. I'm curious to see the idea for this is see what you think at first, and then we'll come back later and maybe see what you think at the end.
Yes, much later, because apparently there's a lot of this game. There's a lot of that going around, and this is one of those games that is apparently very long.
But who knows? We don't know. You know what? While this boots up, I'm going to turn these studio lights down a little bit.
That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. I've been shot in the face by Rockstar.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Nah.
That's, if
anyone's going to do it.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Here we go. Red Dead Redemption 2. You liked the first one.
Yeah. I think, as I was replaying the previous game fairly recently, and I think there's some aspects of that game that definitely do not hold up. But it was a fun thing to come back to for me for the most part. I think that's just barely visible.
Sure.
We will turn the subtitles on.
TV sounds like what we're using.
We'll just use whatever the default is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's go to the social club first. Obviously.
No thanks. I'm good.
No.
I suspect that's not even up.
All right. Well, let's hit the story button then.
All right.
Tell me a story.
Clearly, for those who don't want any spoilers, this is not the place to be. But listen, this is
again,
we just started.
This is as very beginning as you could possibly get.
Yeah, I can't do any more than that. Could read you the back of the box, maybe. That's some kind of cowboy.
You know what? Give me even more audio.
Okay, you got it. It is a little low.
You can see they're already getting real mournful right out of the gate here. Look at how sad that horse is. He's in the snow.
It's a pretty sad horse. Whoop.
Is this loading?
I think it might be loading because we got double sad horse.
We did get double sad horse.
And I think if they were telling a story, you wouldn't use the sad horse twice.
I would think not, but I mean, unless the horse is very vital to this plot. You never know.
These are the kind of things that excite me.
Yes.
Seeing what is a loading screen for the first time. By the time you're done with this, I assume you will have seen that sad horse a billion times.
By this point, I will have married that horse.
All right, here we go. The end of the Age of Outlaws.
Does that mean the game's over before it even begins?
You might be wondering how I got here at the end of the Age of Outlaws. Okay. A land of in-laws. Okay.
Mostly.
They underline destroyed.
Yes.
They mean it.
Obliterated.
What do you think? Gunshots when the name comes up? Like, it doesn't feel like that kind of...
I mean, we got that at the logo screen. Maybe they don't want to overuse that effect.
That's fair. Nothing. Just kind of...
This is the opposite of a late title card.
Maybe we'll get another one.
Red Dead Redemption 2. For real this time. Ooh, it's snowy.
Pull that audio down a little bit.
We should just say right now, yes, we were playing this on a PS4 Pro.
It's true.
PS4 version was the one that they sent out for review.
You're not seeing this in 4K, though.
No, because we don't
We don't.
do that.
That's not
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
Arthur, that's me.
Are you gonna play within like 20 minutes?
Who knows?
This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he, you know,
Dies.
Dies.
old mine in town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on!
That's some rough weather for May.
Yeah. Are they in the Arctic?
We didn't make it.
I kind of like the little photograph
Yeah, for the loading.
transitions.
Wonder if that'll happen dynamically for everything you do.
Yeah, and you have to wait 10 minutes for it to capture the image.
Can you move the camera around at all?
Bring him in
I can't
here.
do anything right now.
Not in Metal Gear.
No, there's no cutscene direction here.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead.
John?
Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this?
Also, I'm just going to say that dude in the middle looks as much like Josh Brolin as you could possibly look like without actually having to pay him money.
Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny,
Wish I could have gotten to know Davy.
Sean, Mac.
I was
They might
more
be
of a
okay. We don't know.
Mac fan.
Love Mac.
But we lost some
Mac and me.
folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead,
Don't say things you can't take back.
I'd do it. Gladly. But we're gonna ride out and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you,
Me?
get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened.
Is he like
Come on.
Cajun?
Oh. Hey, you need horses? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son.
I think I'm about to control this game, and
Are
I've
you
done
in
it.
control? Okay.
I am
Hey, time
controlling-
to control very fast.
It's got the speed matching on the horses,
I like it. I like it. Take that.
as popularized by Red Dead Redemption.
Sure what we're gonna find out here.
Was that in Red Dead?
The speed matching?
Yeah, I remember from Witcher.
Yeah, you hold down the button and it just, fall. Yeah, that was in Red Dead.
Can you run past them?
Been 2 days or more.
Probably not in this weather.
Oh, it has to blow over soon.
Tap X to go faster.
I have been trying to, but it's not going very fast in this weather.
As popularized by Rockstar Games.
Yeah, the horse mechanics in the first game, maybe don't hold up under modern scrutiny as well.
Take it easy.
Slow yours down. This poor horse seems very cold.
Yeah, I would not want to be out in this weather, let alone having a person riding on my back while out in this weather.
Hey, move up alongside me. Can't see you back there.
Sorry, I have to tap X. Double tap and hold.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what
Interesting.
we took
Dialogue
with
choice is a
all
new
our
thing.
in town right before we fled. Hey, I think I see something up the path.
You reach your objective.
Letterboxing.
You up ahead. Who's there?
The ghost.
Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me.
I like
Davey
parties.
doing?
You didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davey was a real fighter.
What about little Jenny?
Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac and Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I don't like where this is headed, Alex.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Did you hit that?
I just touched it, but it looks like there's no dialogue option there. If there's nothing going on, there's nothing I could do there.
I see. So when you hit it, nothing's happening?
No.
Once this storm came in,
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up. Look out.
Sorry.
Come with her.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much, but shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No, like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders, you know me.
Right.
I will say I'm having a little bit of a hard time discerning who's talking in
Yeah.
some of these conversations.
I haven't gotten the voices down yet.
Not far.
Thanks.
It was worse for me when they were in the 3 line.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm sure at some point you get used to the voices.
It's a good-looking snowstorm.
Sure.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys.
Wait, where am I? Oh, okay, it took over for me. Got it.
It did? Okay. Are you going to get a choice here?
I don't know. Well,
Okay,
what are we doing?
let's head down there.
Just run your horse straight. The footprints in the snow look really good.
Yes. Yeah, the snow indentation technology is excellent.
It continues.
That's my health.
Okay.
All right.
Health doesn't look great.
No, I mean, it's very cold.
Sure.
And I'm very tired.
Okay.
Inner bar, outer bar, inner core.
Is that the heart, the inner core?
I assume. Oh, we got hitching.
Okay, going up to a hitching post. And then hitch your horse. Your horse got hitched.
Sweet.
Wait.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these
Let's
folks.
assume you've hitched your horse.
It appears that I hitched my horse.
You hit the triangle, right?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
that is some deep snow. You're going to have some wet boots.
Someone's having fun in there.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates.
I'm very handsome. Thank you very much.
Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left.
Is that your
and
old
stay
shed?
low. Both
Probably.
All right. Snap the cover. You've done it.
I did it. I'm in cover. Might have to shoot someone.
Hello?
Peek out of cover.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
Oh, what's
see a
Micah
guy.
doing? What's he doing?
folks,
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Look, there's a corpse right here.
Oh, that's a problem.
Now,
There's also a guy sneaking around over here.
There's a body
food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go.
They're going to show the weapon wheel.
Uh-huh. Chekhov's weapon wheel. Oh, boy.
Now, friend,
What you gonna do, Alex?
I ain't asking for much.
Oh, jeez. You did that?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay. It's
It
popping
said
up.
shoot, so I shot.
Watch out! One up top in the window!
How's the lock on? Is there a lock on?
Yeah, it's locking. Whenever I come out from cover, it's locking.
Okay. He's just hiding in the outhouse, huh?
One of them's making a run for it.
Where?
Arthur,
Look at your mini map.
I assume this way? Yeah, there he is.
Get him. Not with 3 bullets in him, he won't last long.
Am I going to be able to catch this guy?
Well, Dutch said let him go.
All right, fine. I did shoot him 3 times.
You did put a couple bullets in him. Well, that took a turn.
I mean, all those dudes were creeping around, so I think I needed to make a move.
Uh-huh.
Arthur, I said I'd handle this!
didn't seem to be going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Did you touch that body in the move? Is ragdoll?
Yeah, it
Or
looks like
at
the
least- or at
bodies
least
are moving
corpse?
when I touch them, yeah.
Corpse interaction?
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can.
Okay.
We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Food, clothes, medicine. Got it.
Salted beef.
Yum.
O'Driscoll,
Canned fruit.
I don't
Canned vegetable.
It's a strange
And
one,
fruit.
all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too.
So yeah, there's a whole
Big
searching
price I
element
call
here.
O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Huh. So you're just holding it and he's pillaging through?
Yep.
me and Uncle Sam agree on
And do me a favor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and shoot one of those windows and see if it cracks open.
I can't in here
Oh,
right
you
now.
can't? Okay, good. All right. No weapons inside. Your health core drain. Okay.
Okay, so I should eat a provision, is what it's saying.
What do you got? What do you got?
Let's go with
Canned sweet corn. Yeah, those canned peaches, right? Hey, you want to open that can first.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Seems not great.
Poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
Was that a bath? That little like. Yeah, I would assume, right?
Beats the hell out of me, man.
1900s egg chair.
Dry, warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't
Revolver
really want us to
cartridges,
split
that
up.
sounds good.
Keep searching while I pack these on the horses. Meet me out here when you're done.
Keep poking around for a second. Anything in the bed?
Kind of a nice bed.
There's stuff in here.
You
I'm
got some.
taking
You
it.
got some horse cards.
Sweet. I can't wait to get my Secretariat rookie card.
Poor bastard was married.
What's the toggle view? Oh wow! And you can flip it over. Wait, hold on. Go on that toggle view. Now hit X. Oh wow! Wow, the little gone home going on. That's interesting.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Search this chest. Yes, whatever's in here, just give that to me.
$1.
I'll take it.
You're rich. That's like $1 million in Old West
Wait, is
money.
that the same photograph?
That's a different photograph. I don't. Did they let you look at that one? Oh,
No, it's describing the same one.
Yeah.
Only one photograph matters. All right, I think I've found... Well, let me check this little table here. Yeah, so there's classic oat cakes here.
Yeah. Those are classics. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody remembers the oat cakes.
It's definitely a very methodical feel to the animation and like character
Arthur,
movement.
Keep looking for stuff.
I did.
Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn.
What
Okay.
barn?
Micah, you
He
search
pointed
the
that
cabin,
way. Oh,
see
boy.
what we
Okay.
missed.
Sure.
It's cold, Dutch.
I'm cold and there are wolves after me.
Pants are wet now.
Oh, my shirt's wet at this point. Your current objective again. Investigate the barn. Got it.
What's on the bottom there?
That appears to be, I would guess that's my like, hey, how much of an asshole meter are you?
Oh, really?
If I had to guess.
Uh-oh. Something gonna be in here? No?
Yep.
Zombies!
Bastard shot my cousin. Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
Yep, fisticuffs.
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
All I'm pressing is circle, by the way.
Should I kill him?
Uh-oh.
No. Not yet.
Did it say grab the O'Driscoll?
Doing here,
Yeah.
and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
Wait, can you talk to him?
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
If you hit L2, oh, you can question, beat him, or...
Others at an old mining camp southwest of here, near the lake.
Huh.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that.
I think he knows more than
You
that.
do. How would you find out?
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But
So you're
bring that
holding
horse
L2 right
when you're
now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I don't know anything else. Please.
All right.
Would you hit spare?
Yeah.
Go.
Huh.
Where's my gun?
I saw it blink.
Oh, there it is. Oops, wrong button. Where's my hat?
Yeah, where's your hat? Oh, there it is. You were right on top of it. And, there it is. Should lose points if you don't have your hat. Focus on that horse. Calm that horse. Approach that horse. A horse. Pat the horse.
There, boy.
Ah, level 1 horse bonding.
Good job. Lead that horse.
Come on, horsey.
Hey, I'm gonna trust me. I'm just gonna lead you out into the snowstorm.
Yeah, we're friends now.
This horse loves me.
You let him go, huh? So all the little bastards scurrying off.
Yeah. Figured he won't get far in this
I mean, that's probably
anyway.
true.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him.
What's wrong with the one I had?
That horse hitch. Don't want him bolting.
I'll save this horse. I got a level 1 bond with this
I
horse.
just realized I was still holding the L2 button.
Oh,
Micah, what the hell do you think you're
oh
doing?
my god.
Don't you bite me! Come. Oh, look what I found in the cellar! Wild thing, ain't ya?
I mean, sounds like some shit went down here, so I ain't surprised she's mad.
One of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, that's some fire.
Now, it is going to be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss.
That is a knife, huh?
Yeah.
Come on. It'll be okay.
Come out inside in the cold
We
without
need
any
to get
clothes
out
on.
of here, and quick. Come on now.
I guess they're not going to be staying at this
Yeah.
homestead.
Really messed that one up.
Micah seems like a weird
okay,
dumbass.
A little bit.
3 days ago, and my husband,
Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here.
Because we burned down your house.
Yeah,
with us.
we're kind of bad at this.
Miss,
Now that was our fault.
it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
I want to go back home, but apparently I can't do that
What's your name,
anymore.
Miss? Miss
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler.
Is that something we should recognize?
He
It's not coming to mind.
was my husband.
Red Dead Redemption 2. The Burning.
That's a musical cue.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Oh, they have a lot of
Micah
lamps.
found a homestead,
Or
but
lanterns.
you weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train.
There are more about, but
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're
What?
safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
that's too
You're
long.
over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? Now, how come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to?
Because you burned their fucking house down.
Darkies.
Oh boy.
Ah, he's getting racist now,
Why
too.
don't you
Awesome.
figure that one out for yourself, Micah? Maybe you need a little reflection time.
Yeah. I heard the name Bill Williamson, who you may remember from Red Dead Redemption.
I don't. Who's that?
He's the guy that you're after. He's like the ex-gang member that John Marston is sent to capture
He ain't
or
been
kill.
seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine,
But
Abigail.
fine.
And you?
I need you to I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ask, but
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
he ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're all... Yeah, we're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
I guess we're looking for John.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He
Seriously.
wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I don't know. It seems like a bad idea. I don't think I expected this game to be so snowy in the opening here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the footage they've shown, they've shown bits and pieces of like snowy areas, but a lot of it has just been outdoors and not this. So, but I kind of like it. You know, I mean, it's definitely a different vibe than the extreme desert vibe of the last game.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently.
Can you move? Oh, it's still letterbox.
Yes. Yeah, we're still in
That
the
way.
cutscene.
Sure, well, come on then.
Oh, there you go.
There's your video game. Real quick here.
Uh-huh.
I would just like to see what we have available to us.
Oh.
Let's check the map. Okay, so...
No, okay.
All right, so that's it. That's the whole game map right here.
Uh-huh. That's zoomed all the way out?
Right now it is, yes.
How far left can you go? That's it? How far right? Okay. And down. All right.
Yeah, I mean, hard to tell exactly what that's going to translate into yet.
Extremely no information there.
Yeah, all right. Let's just get back to it.
Okay. What's in story?
I imagine it's probably like a, hey,
story
what's
so
happening
far?
so far?
Oh,
your
interesting.
Save game, load game. I can't save yet.
Okay.
Currently unable to manually save. All right.
Right now.
Right at this moment, yeah.
Okay.
Tracks leading to the river.
All right, let's go find John. What do you say?
So you've been playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yes.
Does it basically feel the same in terms of horse controls? And I mean, you haven't played too much here.
The horse feel.
How's the horse feel?
It definitely feels of that type.
These are horse tracks for sure, but
Maybe a little more nuanced movement because the other horses could be very squirrely in the last game.
Horse stamina and horse health. Okay.
What really happened on that boat?
we had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here.
I am definitely not looking to strain my horse. I just got it.
Dutch
Kind of camera
killed a
perspective
girl
you
in
have.
a bad way.
First
But it was a
person.
bad situation.
There's your first person horsey riding.
Like him, though.
Oh, weird. Like cinematic?
Continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot.
That's a little
Mac
more
and
back
John,
up.
both
Oh, you
shot
changed
too.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
Is that you doing that? Or?
Yeah, so if I hold X while viewing cinematic camera, it will automatically follow the road and other
Okay.
paths.
These tracks,
Okay.
we don't move fast.
That's smart.
Yeah. Get a
Oh.
kind of nice look.
You
Okay.
can change the cinematic camera.
Oh,
at
wow.
will.
All right. Got some nice scenes. And
Back to the game.
Careful. Careful, it's getting narrow.
Kind of like the
here.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
Seems appropriate.
Like it doesn't just sound immediately like Red Dead Redemption soundtrack. Like it has kind of a different flavor to it.
Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired just
a lot
looking
of
at
fresh
this.
Snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Am I in fucking Kilimanjaro here? Jesus.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
They haven't actually said what
Hey, look.
regional equivalent this is supposed to be, right? Because it was
Mexico and like
in Texas, I think. I think New Austin was supposed to be Texas.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
you had a very bad bond with that horse.
Let's see if he can hear us.
That sounds like a yes.
Yeah?
Come on. Up there.
Up where?
Oh, is there a little gap in there?
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here.
I don't know if I believe you, but
I'd grab that shotgun from your horse.
Okay.
Who knows what's up ahead?
All right. Horse weapons.
Tennessee Walker.
Wait, what? Hold L1 to view your stored weapons. Okay. Sidearms. L2 or... Oh, I see. So I'm cycling through guns here. Okay. Got it. Got my shotty.
Come on.
Horse weapons and horse cargo. That's right, because the saddle, like a saddlebag, is essentially a thing that is like sort of your encumbrance mechanic, I think. You only have a certain amount of room for all that stuff. God damn. That would be a view if there weren't a million clouds everywhere.
And be careful on this mountain.
Oh, wait.
You sure about this?
Nope, that wasn't what I was meant to do. Sorry, man. It's just the aim button is also the talk button.
Gotcha. Seems a little dangerous, but whatever. You're a cowboy.
Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
How did you get here?
Seriously. What happened to your horse, dude?
Stamina, left corner, unpark, please.
Drops down here. Watch yourself.
Okay. I'm not exactly running here.
It's slippery. Be careful.
Can you run if you tap X?
I'm not going to try because I feel like I'm just going to do a header off a cliff if I do that.
Watch your head here.
Okay, this is just them showing off their like procedural animation stuff. Or not procedural, but you know what I mean.
It's still tutorial.
Good now.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall.
I mean, you didn't do anything that extravagant.
Come on.
Do I need to get something out of my satchel? Probably need to. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Moderately. Yeah, all right, let's eat some beans.
Sounds closer now. Come on.
I don't know, Alex. I don't know about that one. We'll see how that plays out long term.
What, me eating some beans?
No,
I can't foresee any complications from that.
No, not your gas. Like having to refill your stamina meter from like walking around in the snow.
I mean, these are fairly extreme conditions, all things considered.
Yeah.
I'll just need to collect a lot of beans.
I guess so. At least you don't have to make a fire.
Not yet.
Let's keep moving then. Come on.
Hold on, I just ate some beans.
John!
Oh, you can. John!
Marston, you hear me?
Call to John.
Jason!
John, can you hear me? John, where are you?
John!
Over here.
Nope.
Down on the ledge. That's John. We're coming. Over here.
hell is he?
Is he up high?
Okay, now I'm running.
All right. Hot down, Marston.
He's down here.
The fuck's he doing over there?
Getting ready for my game.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Oh,
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
and that's how he got his scars.
I think it is.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
We still got 60 hours of game you need to survive through so we can get to the next one.
This is a prequel. Oh, that sucks. You're gonna need some more
Can't
beans.
go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
What, did I just abandon my horse?
Far aside.
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I'm walking. Hey, I'm walking over here.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
That's a lot of walking. Uh-oh.
You see that on the ridge?
It's the Wolf Gang.
I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
All right. What?
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Where are them wolves at? There are them wolves at.
Lock on and attract attention.
Getting you out of here.
Did you call him?
Draw them off us, Arthur.
Oh, jeez.
Stay back.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. I'm not doing a great job.
All right, that's one. No, I'm great. I'm doing really well here.
I made a mistake.
I think I might be dead. I think I may have died. I appear to have died to a wolf. That's pretty good. Wolf eating you.
And
retry checkpoint.
That was the story of Arthur. He didn't make it, but John made it. He went on to be in Red Dead 1.
Look up there.
Okay, so don't die to the wolves. Got it.
Got it.
I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
So no dead eye or anything yet, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Nice. Dive.
Yeah.
We're getting you out of here.
Hey! Stay calm there.
That's one.
So what button is shoot?
2. Alright, I just need to kill one more, right? Okay.
He's out of there. Okay, because in the menu or in the prompt there it said R2 to aim weapon.
Can I do anything with the animals?
Can you skin them yet?
That's what I want to find
You got
out.
you got a little footprint.
Yeah, it seems
not
like
yet.
I can't do anything yet. All right, let's go mount my horse.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Ah.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
You're too pretty to die.
Me too.
More coming down the hill.
Uh-oh.
Go!
Oof.
Look out on the right. More coming in on the left.
What? Where the hell am I?
Can you call him still? This is just not shooting him.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so. Jesus.
I mean, there will
You
probably
still
be
with
more.
us, Marston? Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. We should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to
I don't know.
camp.
That water seems real cold.
Yeah,
but-
seriously.
We're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Wasn't so bad to get there, John.
Yeah, super easy.
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
7 years later. All right, let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
Okay.
So I'm a failure. Got it. Okay. Again, failure.
Uh-huh. It's like you redo the mission.
We wait. When the storm breaks, we move.
All right, search everything.
We're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
I need my oat cakes.
Yeah, of course you do.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't.
That says half. Okay, so items that are already open only have half the normal benefits.
Hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks.
So it looks like I had a
Now we
couple of
wait a bit,
objectives
and
here
we'll
on my
go back.
map.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. All right, so zoom in. That's Coulter, which is the camp, I believe. So we got Bill. And we got Mr. Pearson. Got a couple of things.
It's going to teach you to shoot a bow?
Seems like it. All right. Well, what should we do?
Learn how to shoot a bow.
You want to learn how to shoot a bow?
Heck yeah.
We'll go talk to Mr. Pearson then.
I wonder if the other guy's going to teach you dead eye.
Maybe.
Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
You sit right there.
For now. For now.
Sit right here.
Sorry, then. So sure, behind you.
We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
I'm not listening.
What
I'm-
about you, Arthur?
Nope.
You doubting me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
You're welcome. Just gonna idle there, huh?
Just gotta check maps and stuff.
What happens if I sit here? Next to my guy. By the fire.
Oh yeah, get warm. Think we
weren't there, Hosea.
I'm aware of that. And they shouldn't have been either.
Oh, we can't change nothing now.
So that didn't prompt anything. I just
You just greeted?
Yeah, I just L2'd and then hit greet. So if I do it again.
Well, just hang in there.
Okay, Arthur.
Alright, so nothing else to say there. What about my man here?
And the money's well hidden in Blackwater?
I believe so. And they don't even know we dumped it.
Oh, well, it can wait then.
Okay, so presumably there's some money that we stole at some point. It was hidden.
This whole like boat thing.
Oh, who we got here? Ma'am? Molly?
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Do what you wish.
Nothing else to say.
I greeted you, I'm done. Curious to see how that stamina thing plays out.
Yeah.
So was it B? Who's the bow?
B is Bill.
Okay.
So it's the other guy that I want to talk to, I think. Off in this building here.
Make me a weapon.
Starved to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people?
Sounds like we need to get
I
some
was
food.
in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
You know what awful is, right?
You can't go hunting. Look at
It's
you.
like intestines and all the throwaway parts, isn't it?
Yep.
Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Arthur's mouthy.
Seems like he doesn't enjoy taking a lot of guff.
Take this.
Likes
I can't
giving
use
it, though.
You'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
All right. 19.
Let's head out.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
Hopefully the person playing me knows how to do this.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
I mean, you found a bunch of wolves.
You can eat a wolf.
I'm sure you can eat a wolf.
Unfortunately, I had not learned how to skin them yet.
Riding north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just Lot to think back on.
It's a real ease into this one, huh?
Really know what happened on that boat.
Yeah, I mean, Red Dead Redemption, there's not a lot of, like, intro. It just kind of, there's a little bit at the McFarlane Ranch that sort of takes you through the paces, but kind of just gets into the action real quick. This one feels like it is taking its leisurely time.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind necessarily. I mean, I'll take a game that isn't just an endless series of shooting galleries. I do like that they just turn on the cinematic camera sometimes when you're just following a person for a while.
Oh, like you could turn it off now if you want?
I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't touch the camera.
Oh, I
just
thought you were
went
in a
to that.
cutscene. You're just kind of in it.
I'm just following. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wonder if you get the. I assume you get the talk prompts if you're in the cinematic camera.
See some of the ground uncovered.
Yeah,
here.
there's no talk prompt there.
That's just like call out to him.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like basically it just means I'm focused on him, but there would be a dialogue prompt if I could say something.
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
I'm just following you, man.
Yeah, I'm matching your speed.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Oops.
Careful.
I'll get the hang of the horses eventually.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can I not?
So
I'm not good at this.
Track them
That's not a
on
good
foot.
answer.
Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Sir.
I'm trying.
Sir, you're gonna have to move.
Are
I
you
assume it's
going?
the tracks in it? Those tracks?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Focus.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, now I see it. Sorry, I didn't use my Assassin's Creed vision.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in,
Oh, weird. There's a meter.
Yeah, there's also a little bit of a visual effect there. You can kind of see the tracks.
Like the little. It's not super. I see it.
It's not
Yeah.
super obvious, that's for sure.
I wonder if that'll get different when you're not in the snow. And I wonder if that recharges.
I don't know.
Or like at what rate it recharges. Obviously, I'll get it back.
Okay, going this way, it seems like.
So if you... Okay, eagle eye and focus on the tracks.
Okay, so basically once that meter ticks down, I can do it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I wonder why you'd have it run out. Ship is also showing an eagle eye blowing in the direction of the wind. Animals. How many systems are in this game?
Probably quite a few,
Animals
if I'm
flee.
to take a wild guess.
Wait, so when you have
I
to
think
have,
it'll stop being highlighted once this meter ticks down.
there they are. Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck.
you have the shot to trace.
Clean kill. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Good shot.
Nice.
Try for another.
Is there another deer?
I don't know. I'm going to keep moving slowly in this direction.
Oh, it says something in the deers. Attract an animal's attention by selecting call while aiming. Huh.
Where is there another one?
I don't see it, and I don't see anything on your map.
It's probably across the river, I'm guessing.
Do you mind going back into that eagle eye for a second again?
I can't. I just did it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, okay.
Okay, so that's your scent heading downwind? Is that what those stink
I
lines are?
assume it must be.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the tracks go across the river. Discover information on it. Okay.
Okay. I'm looking at it.
Do you have to stop tracking? Well, you got your arrow back.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't get a lot of information on it.
I feel like I maybe missed something. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to scan it. Did we miss a thing? You have to put your weapon away?
No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
And the deer's alive. That's rare because it still says unknown animal. Maybe you gotta get like a couple of them.
All right, well, seems like I'm heading this direction.
Sure. Oh, there's one. You see it?
Yeah. There's 2 of them. Damn it, I missed.
Fuck this up, Arthur. Oh, you're out of stamina. You need some more beans?
What do I have?
Got plenty of oat cakes.
All right, where'd those deer go? It's like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see them. Probably can't hit them well from here.
It seems very far.
But from here...
Uh-oh.
Said to call, so I did.
This might be our only chance for
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so they run off a bit. But I think I can still get one. Looks like there's one there. What do you think? Can I get it from here?
That still seems pretty far.
I think from here is probably going to be my spot.
Keep following the tracks, Arthur.
This
Okay.
does seem pretty far.
Very
Whoa,
cold.
low in the water.
It's very cold. Where the hell did it go?
It's right over there. It's right
Oh,
over
I see
that
it. It's
ridge.
right over the ridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Try and get a little bit of verticality here.
Got it.
Okay.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry.
All right.
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
I'll get this one.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
Where is it? Oh, it's right here.
Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Oh, they're really making you do the work here.
Yeah. Okay, so now you know what a deer is.
Let's look at the compendium. Tell me about deer. New Hanover, Lemoyne, and West Elizabeth.
Keeping your distance increases your...
Poison arrows. Okay. All right, then. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Is that a lion? Oh, bear.
There's a lot. There's 551 things in this compendium, and I found 11.
Can you open it and see all the, like, closed out stuff? Check all the animals. Go in the animals.
I mean, I was just on that. All I found is deer. So.
Oh, okay, so it's just blank. Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And you're only halfway on the deer. Well, I feel like I'm getting some buzzing on this mic.
Yeah, I noticed that. Let's see. Yeah, so 2 things of equipment, 0 fish, 1 of 6 gangs, 43 plants, 1 of 19 horses, 5 of 59 weapons, 1 of 144 cigarette cards.
You're going to have to find all those cigarette cards.
Which one do I have? Is it the horse card? Did I find the horse card? Was that what those was? Boy, there's, yeah, breeds of horses. There you go. This is my one. Here's my one card.
Enjoy it.
Andalusian. Okay, I'm gonna back out of here and figure out what the hell I'm doing with my deer carcass. Where's my horse? Oh, here it comes. I am approaching the back of my horse.
Not
Ooh.
bad, boy.
Charles.
Man, they put their animators to work, huh?
Mm-hmm. Probably a lot of work.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back. Nice work, Arthur.
I wonder how all this is going to play out in the long run.
Yeah, like how often am I going to have to be running out to find food?
Yeah.
Is that just like a regular mission I'm going to get from the cook or what?
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Or like, like ferrying carcasses back and forth.
A couple of days back. Well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll
In
find
a
somewhere
big
to
country.
lie low. Dutch and Hosea will have a plan.
Hosea. That's not a name you hear a whole lot.
No.
Modern day.
No.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
That was Micah's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Burn
Guy's a real dick bag.
Burn the house
Get out
down.
of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Colm, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead.
Get him.
Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
Hmm?
You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
So, what do we do? I guess now is not the time to shoot the bear.
It was like a thing that said study, I thought.
Oh, was there?
I thought when you were like locked
Cut
on
up
him.
here, off the trail.
I mean, I just picked the dialogue option.
Whoa, boy, easy.
That you calm on your horse.
Sweet. My sweet, sweet horse bond.
Very Zelda-like.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess.
I chose the cinematic camera.
Good choice.
Up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run
Getting
off?
some vital backstory here.
20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
I like it, but it seems like something you wouldn't want to have to do twice.
How's that new horse?
What's that?
Like these parts here.
Yeah. Well, I think it seemed like the checkpointing, at least from when I had that wolf fight, was pretty. Like, here's the exact moment this started. So
right.
I imagine that if I had that bear fight, it probably would have checkpointed right before the bear fight.
I mean, because you could always just split off right now and just do what you want, right? Like you're in control. You're just following the path.
I think because I'm on a mission here, I'm supposed to follow him.
Oh, sure. I bet it would be like, hey, where you going? Arthur,
Yeah.
where you going?
Huck me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I wonder if they have any kind of like dialogue cut off trigger. Like, we'll get back to that later.
Yeah. See, the cinematic camera just sort of clicked off as soon as we got back to the camp.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Well, I'm going to hitch my horse too. Hey, like your deer's got some snow on it.
Yep. Is it, yeah, there we go.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the
horse. Your horse pooped.
It sure did. Actually, yeah, while we're here, let's
Gonna check out the horse stands.
just, want to make sure that we're,
Okay. I assume, I don't really know much about horse anatomy, but
Yeah.
I assume that's some kind of genital.
let's just bring this deer over.
You're satisfied?
I'm for the moment.
Okay.
Well.
Where am I dropping this?
Just drop it down in here.
Right
What a
here.
surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan?
Ah, here
It's
we
easier
go.
if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
I'm not
You
wasting my
skin
time in
that
skinning
one, you
animations.
jumped on the floor there.
Oh boy, you're really going at it, huh?
That is extremely some skinning of an animal.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town.
Say, you need money
If you're
or
looking to
something?
make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, You bring it to me.
Sure.
Listen, I can do this in like 2 seconds.
Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
All right. What do you think? Should we call it here?
I don't know. Do you want to go talk to Bill Williamson real quick?
These missions are pretty long.
Yeah.
I think you got a kind of a sense for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are a million more things that are going to unlock as we make our way off this mountain and get more involved in the world.
Yeah, we want to jump back into the menus maybe one more time before we go. So, okay, got your a little bit more of your map. Just exploring.
Oh, this map just got a lot bigger. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
You'll be there eventually.
The hell's down here? Wait, what was this?
You put that there.
Did I?
Yeah. Right?
Oh, yeah, I must have hit L3. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of map. Like, I'm still going.
Oh. I can't tell what you're doing. Is it moving?
It is moving.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a lot of map that I haven't
that's
even
map
seen yet.
Progress. Is it all your little check boxes?
2%.
Okay.
Of the story. 0 of the
how's
challenges.
your total completion?
Total completion. Why are you even looking at this menu yet? 3.7% is what that thing says.
Okay.
Gang hideouts, chance encounters.
Oh, I can't wait until you know
stranger missions.
Can't wait until you know what all of this means.
Yeah. So I guess for this here video, we'll be doing a regular quick look as always, and but for this here video, we will be coming back when I am far deeper into the game.
For sure.
That said, I don't know that I can have multiple saves with this one, so I may not be able to sort of like jump around picking and choosing.
How about player? What's in there? Do you have any kind of like skill tree?
Arthur.
Hi, Arthur.
Weight, perfect. Temperature, fair. Honor, How's my core strength?
Can you go into any of these? Oh boy. Okay. What's in your overview? Or is that back to where you were?
Yeah, I think so.
Try and click on that overview if you can, if it lets you. Does it not? Okay. I think that's just...
Yeah.
There's some systems in this game, huh?
Yeah, it kind of feels like I've just kind of scratched the surface here.
Got a clean horse.
Very well bonded.
The old Neller Mother Hubbard.
Yeah.
Saddle. Okay.
It's a bellied oxbow stirrup.
Oh, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
We know that.
All right. Well, I guess for now,
I think we'll call it there.
We're going to back out, and then we are going to resume this another time when I am much deeper into Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right. Thanks for this little opening taste. What do you think? You expecting some systems? I mean, there's nothing really.
I expected some systems. I'm getting some systems. I will say that the feel of the game, it definitely has its roots in what they did with Red Dead Redemption 1, like the methodical animation style, like the way the horse kind of feels and controls. That said, it's a little less, remember John Marston's Dumb Run?
I remember John Marston, his little
little
truck.
dumb run.
Yeah.
This does not have that, so there's no dumb running.
Well, what's his dumb run look like? What happens when you run with him?
So far, that's
run speed.
Well, I am deep in the snow.
Yeah. Okay, fair
That's
enough.
probably why.
Well, I can't wait to come back and see systems and dumb runs.
I love to dumb run.
All right, thanks, Alex. All right, folks. Very excited to have with me back in the studio. For you, no time has passed. For us, it's been an eternity. Alex Navarro.
Yes.
You are back. You have now spent, let's say, the last week and a half-ish?
Let's say about 8 days, probably solid with this.
With Red Dead. This is just going to be a quick... Last time I left you, things that stuck in my mind. You said, oh boy, they're going to make you do this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We looked at a bunch of systems like stamina. Make sure you're eating beans. It looked like a lot of pillaging in the houses to get cans of beans and chili and oat cakes. They went over systems like your horse bonding, pet your horse. It seemed very system heavy. Alex, what do you have to say about this? Is this a survival game?
No. It has light dustings of survival games. So before we jump in here, We're going to bring up the gameplay. This is later in the game. I'm not going to show off any story missions during this. There's not going to be any real heavy like spoiler content. But if you don't want to see like what late game areas look like, then just jump out right now.
Yeah.
There's a quick look up that'll show some more middle game than later game.
And this is going to be fairly short. I just kind of want to get your feel for what we saw then and what you're feeling now.
Yeah. So here we.
You grew a beard.
I did. And this is Saint Denis, which is the first big populated city of the game.
Humid.
Yeah, I mean, this is the game's Louisiana equivalent. All right,
so did we figure out kind of where we are?
Yeah, so I think where you start out in the game is kind of like a Rocky Mountains equivalent, and then... Oh, I'm on someone's property. I shouldn't have done that. Then this is like the South. So...
Well, let me ask you about the system stuff. Has the stamina stuff, the stamina system mechanic borne out in a way that got in your way of enjoying the game?
No, it hasn't. I mean, it's just about keeping the three primary systems going. There's the health, there's the stamina, and then there's your Deadeye.
Which we didn't even see.
Yeah, so the Deadeye is just, it is the thing that lets you slow down time when you're shooting your guns.
Look at the city. This is cool.
Yeah, so this, like, Saint Denis, like I said, is a much more populated area. There's a lot more going on here. But, yeah, so, like, that is all just dealt with by eating and consuming either food or tonics. You definitely find a ton of that shit around the world. But also by hunting, you will get meat that you can then cook at a camp. Which you can then consume later and gives you more stat boosts. You can also make tonics in addition to buying them. So that is stuff that you have to keep track of, but it's like the balance is not if you don't eat, you'll die. Yeah. It's more like if you're underweight, your stamina will go up a little bit, but your strength will be lower, or your health will be lower, or vice versa. If you're overeating, you'll be hardier, but you won't have as much stamina.
So one of the other things that we saw before, which jumped out to me, was the pace of the game seemed to be deliberate.
And it is. It stays that way for sure.
So that wasn't just beginning tutorial stuff. This is a
slow-moving game, and that is, definitely by design. The main, I would say that, like, a lot of this game is just riding from place to place, sometimes talking to people, sometimes not. Hey, who's saying that? Hey. And yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, like everything in this game moves very slowly. There is a degree of fast travel you get where you're in towns. You can use trains to get from place to place if you want.
Okay.
Likewise, eventually you open a map. You buy a map which you get at your camp, which we saw a little bit of the camp stuff. I'll talk more about that in a second. And from there, you can fast travel to any populated area, but you have to be in the camp to do it. You can't just fast travel from anywhere to anywhere.
All right, so the camp stuff we saw, you had just kind of gotten to a home base. They didn't go too much into keeping up the camp. The thing we did see was you did the deer, you hunted the deer, you had to put it on your horse, bring it back, skin it, and that goes into some camp coffers.
Yeah, you can also sell that stuff if you don't want to donate it. Like, a big part of the camp is just sort of like keeping the funds and the supplies high. Early on, that is like, hey, you're just getting stuff, so you're donating to the camp over and over and over again. Eventually, you buy enough upgrades to where you don't have to do that as much. Like, a camp kind of becomes a little more self-sustaining.
Okay.
There's my horse, which I have bonded with.
But does it ever feel like you are constantly having to run back to camp to put meat in a tin?
No, I think the reason to go back to camp is more just there's a lot of character stuff that just plays out there. Okay. And not necessarily just like missions, but just like interactions between the various other characters in your crew. You can just kind of watch happen that don't necessarily require you to do anything. And I think that to me is the much more interesting part of that stuff.
So to you, it hasn't felt like a burden?
No, I think early on they kind of frame it as like, hey, this is your burden, you have to take care of this stuff. But it becomes a lot less of an issue as you upgrade the camp, and a lot of that stuff becomes more self-sustaining. You do have to keep visiting from time to time and dropping money in the coffers and all that, but it doesn't feel like you have to constantly do that.
And how about the dialogue choice stuff? Does that ever become something you feel like you've made choices? You had some stuff early on. I don't know if it plays out in terms of branching paths, or do you feel like we saw a little bit just from a pause menu of the morality meter, or what I think was a morality meter?
Right.
Is that what you're doing with your choices?
Yeah, so if you want to see that right here, there's where my my cowboy meter is right now.
So we saw that we didn't get that explained to us in mechanic. So that is an actual just, hey, are you a good guy, bad guy?
It's the same thing as the original Red Dead, is that notion of if you are doing things like you are constantly robbing innocent people or murdering and all that, the cowboy shit, your meter will will go down. If you help people out, if you do stuff, especially if you're doing like the stranger missions and also just like the random passerby missions, those will usually give you like positive points. And sometimes with those, like I haven't seen a whole lot with the dialogue choices necessarily, at least not like long term. It's a nice looking sunset.
Yeah. Nice looking game.
What I have found is like sometimes when you find a person on the side of the road and they need your help or whatever, like occasionally down the road you will run into them again. And they'll be like, "Oh, hey, you helped me out. You should go get yourself a free gun down at the gun shop. It's my treat. Thanks for helping me out."
And maybe if you had killed them, you just would have gotten the gun from them,
right? Or I would have just gotten some money and never gotten like the real benefit I would have gotten by helping.
So the dialogue choice stuff doesn't necessarily seem huge branching.
Please help me.
I should help this guy.
Hey, you. Please. Gotta help me.
Yeah.
So you get bitten by a snake? Did you?
I think I accidentally ran into him.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's mad. So I don't get to do his mission anymore.
Did he just call you a monster?
Yeah, I mean, I just ran my horse into him. So one thing I will say, though, is that if you mess those up sometimes, you don't get to do it there.
Yeah.
But, like, that guy will come back eventually.
That particular thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take too much. We do have a quick look that is up that goes into depth about all the new stuff you encountered.
Yes.
I kind of want to revisit some of the things we saw that I was concerned about or had questions about. I'm still very curious to play. I mean, what I saw from the quick look, for sure, you should go check that out. There's not a lot of spoiler stuff in there if you're interested in this. Alex, you still have a ways to go.
I think I do, yeah. Like, so this isn't even where I am in the game. Like, I'm actually much further ahead than this, but...
I guess that's another...
someone's...
Is that him? No.
You got a problem?
Me trespassing?
Relax.
We'll just stare.
What do you think I'm doing? This is a warning.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is a warning.
He was quick.
Yeah, but I can take more bullets than him.
So, yes, you are the protagonist.
Yes.
I guess we should say one of the things that was interesting about this that I did not expect after we did that early thing: hard saving. You can multiple save slots.
Yes. So I definitely have multiple saves going. Like I said, I think this is around the 50% completion mark that I am now. I'm closer to like 70% now. So, yeah.
And upgrades not necessarily coming from a tree or anything like that, but
just from like doing stuff in the world and just upgrade. Like you gain XP over time as you use those systems. Like so I'm running around, my stamina will eventually go up and that kind of stuff.
If you use Deadeye more, does your Deadeye go up?
I think it does. Yeah.
Okay.
And as you like do things that gain you Deadeye XP.
Well, I think before we get out of here, one last thing I would love to see.
Yes.
And I know this is not where you're...
You want to see me jump over a fence? I just did that.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Where your current save is.
Yes.
But I want to see how far you've made it into the collectathon or the unlocking of the... We saw last time there was like 500 things you could get. There's cigarette cards and all that.
Yes. I have not spent a lot of time worrying about the collection stuff. Let's try to remember exactly. I think it's in progress.
I think you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so these are the things we're talking. Yeah,
Yes.
and I think mine's a little higher than that now. But yeah, like this is there's a lot. There's a lot to see and a lot to do, a lot to inspect.
And that's scrolls, right? To the right? Okay.
Yes.
Is there I saw this a little bit in the quick look, but there's like a study animal or...
Yeah, so anytime you encounter a new animal species, you can just hold down R1 and you will stare at it for a while, and that will add it to your compendium.
Is it the same thing with plants as well?
I think plants, usually you just walk up and you pick them, and that adds them to your compendium.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty dense game, huh?
Very dense, a lot to do. Like I said, there's no hour count, but I would say that I am probably somewhere in the 50 to 60 hour range with this thing.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly how much more there is, but it seems like a lot. In the main narrative. But there, look, it's a Rockstar game. There's hidden stuff everywhere. There's probably some secrets that I don't even know about. There is no shortage of shit to do in this game, and I will say that at least from what I've played, the majority of it I think is very good.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thanks, Alex. I'm actually... I think for me, the biggest thing I was concerned about were some of those mechanics.
Yeah.
Like the stamina stuff and how much they would lean into it and how much beans you would have to be rummaging through a house to get and then eat during the course of the thing. So I'm kind of glad. Those cows, can you ride the cow?
I think I can ride the cows, but
Can
let's
you
see.
pet a cow?
Let's see what I can do. See if I can hang out with this cow.
Oh boy,
Let's study this
that cow got up real quick.
I just studied them. I just wanted to study the cow.
Florida cow. Oh, jeez, Alex.
I want hamburger.
Wait, you have a rope. Use your rope.
No. But I also have a gun.
Yeah. Well, lasso a cow. Oh, I'm sorry. Lasso a cow. Oh, that cow just shot you.
No, I think the people who own the cow just shot me.
Lasso this guy.
All right, I'll use a lasso.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Did you get him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, boy.
I lassoed that cow.
While
Check
you're
that out.
being shot.
Yeah. No, this is my priority right now.
Die like you lived. Wait. Jeez.
I'm a cowboy murderer.
Like cowboy hitman. Oh man. You seem kind of survivable.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I mean, they're not hitting me from very close, so.
Does your health go up the more you get shot in the game?
No, definitely not. As you can see, my health is almost down.
You are kind of a monster, though.
Yeah, I'm definitely being a monster right now. I mean, look, I'm in an open world game with you. I feel this pull to do monstrous things.
I just like that you're kind of this Rasputin-esque figure who's walking around taking bullets and shrugging them off. Well, you've done it, Alex.
I did.
Can you skin a cow?
Yes, I can.
Oh, boy. Do it.
Can I skin a cow?
That cow just looks like it's sleeping.
Let's do it.
Is that cow dead, Alex?
That cow is dead.
All right. That's a long animation.
The bigger animals, longer animation.
Oh, wow. That's just a cow skin. Can you pick up the cow?
That might be too big for me to. There are certain animals that are too big for you to pick up.
That poor cow hide, I'm going to. Not the poor cow. It is because you shot it.
Oh, there's no sympathy for the cow here.
Oh, boy. You really want to get your horse close when you do this, huh?
Yeah.
Can you jump the fence with this?
I believe I can.
Cow rug you
I think I
have
can.
Now?
Nope.
Can you punch the fence?
Let's see if I can. Yeah, I think I can't get over that right now. Oh, well.
Can you ride the horse through a fence? You're done.
I can ride it over the fence.
Okay.
I can do that.
Can you solve this cow puzzle?
Let's solve the cow puzzle together, and then we're going to say goodbye. Horse. Meet fence.
There is a quick look for this game up, which goes more in depth into all the stuff that you have encountered. Let's see if you can get the cow on your horse. I want to see if you can.
I can't lift that thing. I can tell you. I can tell you it's too big.
So you can't get meat from the cow?
I think you get some meat just sort of in your inventory, but yeah, you can't sell the carcass because it's too big. Like the horse would not be able to carry that.
We got a quick look up.
Yes.
You're working on review stuff for this. Trying to get through it.
Who knows whether I will get that in time for the embargo or not? Like I said, there's a lot of this game.
Well, thanks, Alex, for letting us join you on your very early impressions and coming back and telling us what you think.
Right on. Thank you.
All right, take it easy.